Romeo is looking a little ragged. He's blowing this coat. And I've had many people ask, what do we do to groom these guys? Stay with us and I'll show you. Okay folks, we're back. I just wanted to show you one of the little tricks I do. It's not really because it's a necessity. If a rabbit is blowing a coat this bad, and I was using a slicker brush on him yesterday, you know, the old cat slicker brush. I actually filled it with his fur 8 times. Peeled it all off and threw it away. He is blowing badly. This is Romeo, by the way. And he's looking ragged. I mean, see, you can just pluck it. Okay? He's looking ragged. Now, one of the little tricks, the slicker brush, if you've got time to just sit and use it, it'll work pretty good. But what I like is the old wet hand trick. The old wet hand trick. Now, you can use a spray bottle with just pure water in it, spray your hands. You remember back in the day when you was trying to climb on the monkey bars and you used to spit on each hand and rub them together to make them all sticky so you could hold on? That's kind of the principle. That's kind of what we're going with today, okay? You spray your hands with the spray bottle, because who wants to put a rabbit on the show table that's got your spit all over their fur, right? So we're just going to use a spray bottle. And you rub it down, and you'll be able to tell. You'll feel that. Your hands will start to warm up, and they'll kind of feel like they're sticking together. And then you do this. And you just start massaging them sticky hands and fingers all through. Now look, see? I don't have anything actually on my hand, but see all this coming out of here? Look. See that? Yeah. Won't be long, we could take all this fur, and we could make us a second Romeo out of this. He says, yeah, you just try it. You can't replace me that easy. He's rotten. Okay, but I don't have a spray bottle out here. But what I have is Fred's $1.50 a bottle. Hey, take a little spray of that. Yeah, you're going to use a lot of it. It won't hurt them. Make your hands nice and wet. Don't let it all dissolve, but start massaging. Start massaging. And in just a second, I'll show you why. What the plan is here, okay? See that? Now you want to get out where the wind is, somewhere where the wind, you want to do this outside, you want to get out where the wind is going to be blowing away from you. See? Rub that down. Roll that down. See that fur? Now I guarantee you, in that 5 seconds, I got a lot more fur off this rabbit than I probably did in half an hour with that slicker brush. Okay? I know I'm setting my sanitizer over there because Romeo, he'll find out that it's alcohol, and he'll be trying to get his drunk on, and he'll be trying to chew the bottle open. So we'll put, whoop, easy there, buddy. Sorry about that. Did I smack you on the nose? Now, it won't all stick to your hand, okay? See that? Look. Now, over time, the alcohol could dry his fur out a little bit. I use the hand sanitizer because one thing, people are always coming by at a rabbit show. Can I pet your rabbit? Sure. Hold out your hand first. I don't know where your hand's been. I'm sorry, but these guys got to go home with me. You don't. And so I've always got the hand sanitizer right there with me. So I use it a lot, but a spray bottle is probably better if you need to go through and do to this rabbit what he actually needs, and just see. Now if you can get out, see, the wind's carrying some away. Now if you can get out and you can do that, a lot of times you won't even, as bad as I'm pulling him backwards, he's sliding on the carpet. See that? You just work it through. My hands aren't even wet or sticky right now. That's the one thing. When you use water, your hands will stay sticky from it longer. This, the alcohol evaporates a lot quicker. See old Rome? He acts like he don't like that, but he does. Yeah. See there? You can take him places. Don't spook your rabbit. Sometimes when you start plucking like this, especially if it's unexpected and you're working a little too fast, they'll kind of, see there? Let that rabbit. See, when we get done, we're going to have a rabbit that's half the size of the one we started with. But see Romeo just sitting down there. Can you tell we've done this before? What'd you say, buddy? What'd you say, buddy? Now, when you get down, when you're at a show, it's not a bad idea to do this, you know, prior to a show. A lot of people will take their mini Rex and they'll actually take a spray bottle and spray them down just to give their coat a little extra, little something extra before they put them on the table, make them shine a little bit. As long as it's pure water, I don't think there's a thing wrong with it. I know people that's been doing it for a long time and they haven't gotten in trouble. So I mean, it's just water. You're not really changing the rabbit's appearance by using it for that. You're just, I mean, you are kind of making things appear, pop out to where the judge can just see the condition a little better is all. But right here, see all this? This is kind of nasty, kind of rough around here. Okay, you can, easy buddy, are you ticklish right there? Are you ticklish right there? Now he's got, here, hold your head up for me. No, just sit right there, see right here? He's got, no, sit right there. I'm pulling your fur out. This will help you stay cooler once we get all that fur out. But he's got some right up in there. Okay, get down up. Look at him stretching out. Just put that butt up against your belly, and you can just go like this, and you're working all that fur out. And just grab it by the handful once you get some of it plucked out, kinda. But when it comes right down to it, a lot of that fur is just going to stick to the rabbit if you don't remove it. And a lot of it's going to stick to your carpet. You know what? We don't care. Now, another thing that you can do when they're molting this bad, you're just going to fill it up. But when you've got one that's just losing a hair or two here, and you just kind of want to touch them up a little bit before you put them on the show table, use a lint roller. You know those things that you could use to get all this hair off of my shirt? That would probably fill it up too. Anyway, thank God for the lint filter in the dryer, huh? But you can use a lint roller. It's especially nice on the mini Rex. Any of those, especially on a black rabbit. If you have seen any of my pictures on the Facebook page that I have taken of black rabbits, some of my most beautiful rabbits are black, mini Rex. And between the flash and just the lighting in general, on camera, a black rabbit are just some of my worst looking. And that's because there can be a little bit of specks of dandruff-like stuff or dander or little hairs across, crossways here that you may not see. But that camera sees everything. And I have seen them and they would just look awful. And it would just be a simple matter of take that lint roller, roll it over them. It doesn't really pull out any hair, but any of those loose moving pieces of fuzz and what have you that are up here on this, before you put them on the table or before you take pictures of them or what have you, the lint roller will really help a lot. And I don't think they're expensive. I mean, I don't buy them very regularly, but I do think we're going to start keeping them on in our kit. Take to the show with us just in case it's needed. But, you know, this, people talk about our rabbits and them being so tame and so friendly. Well, you know, we don't just beat them to death, although we'd like to sometimes. We keep the geese and chickens around for that. No, we like these guys pretty good, but see, you see how he's sitting here? And he's just letting me work him over. See, he doesn't act like he has a care in the world. They get used to this, okay? It's just one of those things. You bond with your bunny. Are we buddy? Huh? Are we buddy? Yeah, we're buddies, aren't we? But even if you're not showing, folks, take the time and do this. You can bond with your bunny. You'll get your bunny tamed down. Now you can see here, it's been hot. I think Romeo might have been on feed a little bit. He's looking a little hollow in places that he don't normally look hollow. Now his loin is big and thick. Right in here, that could be because his hair, his fur, his coat is, he's lost a lot of that fur, and it's not as thick as it normally is, maybe. I don't know. But he just don't look, to me, he's heavy. He's heavy. But he just don't look to be full in places like he did. Now see here, whoops, come around here. I'm gonna spin him around. Now see here, see, work that down. See that? See that? That's not, yeah. See how it looks unruly? It kind of looks like Harry Potter's hair. You know how his hair was always messed up? Well, if you read the book, now if you watched the stupid movie, they cut all those little details out. You don't know that, but anyway, see that? We can just work like this, but see that? That's not the way his hair is supposed to look. Okay? And it's just a matter of molting. A lot of this hair that is dead and getting ready to come loose and fall out, or may already be ready to come loose and fall out, it's not going to behave the same way. Okay? When you run your hand backward across this fur, see, in places you see that fur fly right back into place like it's supposed to. Other places it's kind of sluggish. He's just out of coat. He's out of condition. Okay, he lacks. He definitely lacks finish in his coat. But you know, if you were getting him ready for the show, you'd give him some black oil sunflower seeds, maybe a little bit of calf manna, plenty of extra protein, vitamin E, maybe the oils that are in the black oil sunflower seeds. And this coat comes back in and he just looks like a doll. Yep, he just looks like a doll. Yep. Where you going, buddy? Are you ready to go back home? You're getting restless now, ain't you? Stupid pigeons. Anyway, you can see how long I've been picking and prodding at him, and he's still got hair just coming out everywhere. You're not, until it gets to the point he stops blowing it out, you're not going to ever get it all. But basically what you're doing is you're getting as much of it as you can. The more of this you pull out, you're thinning it out a little bit. And you're actually going to make him more comfortable, especially in some, you know, Arkansas summers. Make that hair not quite so thick. Of course, it's going to grow back in eventually, but you know it ain't going to grow back in as thick as it will in the fall when it starts getting cool weather again. You know, then they'll. Would you go on? Hey, go on. Shoot. Now I got hair all over my head. Anyway. Romeo and I appreciate y'all watching and visiting with us. Glad y'all can make it back to the homestead. I think since we talked to y'all last, we've had a litter born since we talked to y'all last. Mustang Sally is currently, she has litter number 2 in the nest box. Successful litter number 2, at least. A lot of people would say, well, you're calling that way too early, but I've kind of gotten to know that young lady, and I'm pretty well satisfied in the fact that I know she's taking care of them, and as long as she's taking care of them, they're going to be just fine. She's an excellent mama. It was just something about her. She didn't settle in and decide she liked living here with us as quick as a lot of those do. And she, you know, she missed a couple of times and what have you, so on and so forth. But hey, she got the hang of it now, and you know, come. You feel better? Well, go on. Lay your sister. Go lay down. I'm gonna get the water hose after you. Go lay down. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go lay down. Is your Great Pyrenees as hard-headed as mine?
Now Junior's talking back at you, Dad.
No. Yep. Back over there. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Got plenty of critters around here. We all the time. Either playing with them or fighting with them, one of the two. Till we get tired of it and then we just eat them. Well, we don't eat the dogs. Or we don't eat the cats. If we have rogue cats, we take them to the Chinese people uptown. But the last time I did that, the Chinese people told me that it was illegal in this country for them to put the cats on the buffet. All this time I thought I was eating a real cat when I went and ate Chinese. Kind of upset me a little bit. Anyway, I told them their food was good, even if it was real chicken. Anyway, I asked them, I said, hey, y'all like rabbit? They just shrugged their shoulders, look at me with a blank stare. Y'all got rabbits in China, right? And I'm not talking about like them things y'all call chickens, you know, them silkies. You call chickens in China? Yeah. We got rabbits. Okay. Y'all, them silkies to y'all would be like us trying to eat a Netherlands dwarf. No, we got rabbits around here. Is that right, big boy? Huh? Ain't that right? Yep. Think you're gonna nip at me? I'll pull your teeth out. Rotten. Anyway, they're all rotten. Yeah. All right. Y'all have a great day. God bless.